Originally, 1985's Walt Disney Classics release was supposed to be The Sword in the Stone, another Disney film that really didn't hit with audiences, even from its initial release in 1963. But Disney began to really internally debate whether or not releasing some of their more ambitious titles would be a longer-term viable option for them. And the one that they could all agree should be next, well, most could agree should be next, is Pinocchio. Now, in the pantheon of Disney animated films, Pinocchio is one of the most important of these of the Walt Disney canon. This was the film that came second after Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. As you can see, it's got the Walt Disney Classics thing, and it's got the cushioning cardboard protection on it. And let's look at this tape. Look at this tape. It's a pretty tape. So Pinocchio would be released in the summer of 1985. Not only to capitalize on the immense success Pinocchio had in theaters in the holiday season, but also to capitalize on Disney's upcoming animated film, The Black Cauldron, which as we all know, was a box office and critical disaster. But nevertheless, Pinocchio sort of buoyed up the failure of The Black Cauldron by being relatively successful on home video. It was one of the best sellers of 1985, despite being charged ridiculous prices for it. Yeah, but back in the day, getting back into this funny tale, all of the Walt Disney Classics titles that were available were being sold for basically $79.95. So yes, $80 it would be to buy a copy of Pinocchio back in the day. And this was 1980s dollars. $80 could get you a lot of stuff there. But Pinocchio, despite it costing as much money as it was, did sell a lot and did make a lot of money for the Disney company. Now, I have 2 copies of this, chiefly because of an interesting something that differentiates between the tapes. This particular copy of Pinocchio has a trailer for The Black Cauldron on it. So it'll start off with the red FBI warnings, then the theatrical trailer for The Black Cauldron, and then it'll start with the movie, after the Classics logo, of course. This copy, however, does not. Now, I've had this copy for about, I want to say, 7 or 8 years now. My dad found it at I think he found it at a thrift store, if I'm not mistaken. I had told him I was collecting these, and I knew I needed one of these black clamshell ones because of how rare they were. And he found Pinocchio for me, and I greatly appreciate that. Now, this one does not have any... Okay, fine. Don't cooperate. Now, this one does not have any trailers on it. It begins with the FBI warning, then it goes with the Classics logo, and then just the beginning. And no print date either. No sticker there either, just to be sure. Pinocchio would be a modest success on home video. Like I said, it wasn't anything groundbreaking, but it did give Disney the confidence to go out there and release a few more of their ambitious titles. We'll get more into those in the next part, but for the time being, Disney had released 2 of their untouchable films, and both had done sizable business for the company. So along would come 1986, when Disney would add several new titles to the line to make the total up to 6. What titles were they? Well, you're just going to have to wait and find out.